A gunman opened fire at a salon in Wisconsin earlier this week. For more, return to Fox 6 News.
And from those fleeing the salon bloody from gunshot wounds to the Salvation Army workers who had to deal with the victims and their family members fresh off of the Sikh temple mass shooting, this was a day that no one was going to forget.
We've seen about 10 people leave the building with their arms up, running out screaming.
And eyewitnesses watch as police bravely rush towards the Azana salon, only knowing a man inside has a gun.
We saw some woman crawl out of the front door and roll down the hill, and the cops had scooped her up and taken her right over to the ambulance, and they had taken off with her, and then we heard a loud shriek.
And if all this is far too familiar to you,
it seems so surreal,
then imagine how Salvation Army volunteer Garmukh Singh feels while he comforts victims.
Seeing just the magnitude of the law enforcement response, and seeing the towers from all the news vans, it just kind of sent chills down my spine.
Singh is a member of the Sikh Temple of Wisconsin. He became a volunteer because of the mass shooting at his temple that claimed the lives of 6 worshipers before the shooter turned the gun on himself. 2 months later, he helps comfort victims of the Salon shooting, where 4, including the shooter, died.
Most of the time it was just putting a hand on a shoulder and just letting him know that everything was going to be okay.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those affected by this tragedy. The Salvation Army of Switzerland hopes to take top prize at the 2013 Eurovision Song Contest.
When the times are getting rough, gold and silver turn to dust. People build their barricades out of jealousy and hate. Nothing can tear us apart, sailing on a stormy sea. We're together, you and me.
The contest, which began in 1956, is one of the world's most watched events. To view the entire song, please visit the website below. The Salvation Army of Corpus Christi, Texas is helping those in need get back into the workforce.
For a while now, the shelter has been hosting a culinary school of sorts for those looking to learn a payable skill. Those who take part in this school have to go through 6 to 10 weeks of training, including putting on a series of catered events like this one today, which attracted a number of well-known guests, including, there they are, our own John Thomas and Alan Holt.
They go out in the community, I help them build their resume. I go out there and I help them line up job interviews, and then hopefully they get that job and stay with that job. It's getting someone back on their feet.
Now, if you'd like to take part in this culinary school of sorts, you can just go by the Salvation Army and ask to be a part of it. The lessons, they say, are ongoing.
In closing, we turn to 1 Thessalonians. In everything, give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Be sure to tune in next week for more Salvation Army news from around the world. For Salvation Army Today, I'm Roberta Simmons-Smith. Good day, and may God bless you.